keeping his arms upwards and looking toward the sky. This position was extremely difficult, but he accepted it as a means to attain perfection. Extreme. From the hair on Hiranyakashipu's head, there emanated an fulgent light, as brilliant as intolerable as the rays of the sun at the time of dissolution. Seeing the performance of such austere penances, the demigods, who had been wandering throughout the planets, now returned to their respective homes. Because of Hiranyakashipu's severe austerities, fire came from his head, and this fire and its smoke spread throughout the sky, encompassing the upper and lower planets, which all became extremely hot. Because of the power of his severe austerities, all the rivers and oceans were agitated. The surface of the globe, with its mountains and islands, began trembling, and the stars and planets fell. All directions were ablaze. Scorched and extremely disturbed because of Hiranyakashipu's severe penances, all the demigods left the planets where they reside and went to the planet of Lord Brahma, where they informed the Creator as follows: O Lord of the demigods, O Master of the universe, because of the fire emanating from Hiranyakashipu's head as a result of his severe austerities, we have become so disturbed that we could not stay in our planets but have come to you. O great person, chief of the universe, if you think it proper, kindly stop these disturbances meant to destroy everything before all your obedient subjects are annihilated. Hiranyakashipu has undertaken a most severe type of austerity, although his plan is not unknown to you. Kindly listen as we submit his intentions. The Supreme Person within his universe, Lord Brahma, has gotten his exalted post by dint of severe austerities, mystic power, and trance. Consequently, after creating the universe, he has become the most worshipable demigod within it. Since I am eternal and time is eternal, I shall endeavor for such austerity. Mystic power, since I am eternal and time is eternal, I shall endeavor for such austerity, mystic power, and trance for many, many worlds. And thus I shall occupy the same post occupied by Lord Brahma. What was? By each other. Hiranyakashipu's determination was to occupy the post of Lord Brahma. But this was impossible because Brahma has a long duration of life. As confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 8.17, Sahasra Yuga Paryantam, Ahar Brahma. 1000 yuga equals 1 day of Brahma. The duration of Brahma's life is extremely great, and consequently it was impossible for Hiranyakashipu to occupy that post. Nonetheless, his decision was that since the self, Atma, and time are both eternal, if he could not occupy that post in one lifetime, he would continue to execute austerities life after life, so that sometime he would be able to do so. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कलामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतात्मकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजानां सहगणा श्रीराम कृष्ण पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी भाष्यदेशधारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरकृषे नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिते वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर Srivas Adi Gaura Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, so welcome everyone. Tradition of the class. This 10 to 7, discuss on this most sublime is all the scriptures in but dedication of our life and dedication. So this section going on about studying about how Hiranyakashipu he performs a serious austerities and his plan is to become more. It is quite contrary to what we see in the previous chapter. How Hiranyakashipu is giving such powerful logical plus to the active relatives of Hiranyakashipu by enjoying that. Now, and then we talked about uh, immortality of the soul and also Krishna, Vishnu, all existence. Talk about all that. But now we find that how these eventually using the chapter on immortal. Right. So you can see how you find the distance of God. These within small or precious activities. So we were also discussing how that just only a philosophy contribution. We should also really keen to have the right kind of inspiration. The last Krishna gives that kind of intelligence to the person who knows what Krishna gives the intelligence to the person, what are their motivations and aspirations for the Krishna will supply that kind of intelligence. So here you can see how even Krishna has knowledge, but the intelligence is not working out. It's perverted in another direction, even though he has the knowledge. So just having knowledge may not assure it may not be assured that the person actually act also. But we need to also be helped by the Lord to be able to go in the right direction. And that happens when we have proper motivations of aspiration. The rest Krishna covers the knowledge and then intelligence of Krishna. So, very important. The right kind of intelligence, the Nami, that comes when somebody is in devotion service. The desire to obtain Krishna. Shakti and perform what the desire to obtain Krishna. The desire is to obtain Krishna, to serve Krishna, become lovers of Krishna. So then Krishna will supply that. The way that desire is not there, and there will be doing what austerities and then not get that kind of thing. So it is very important to have that kind of aspiration also. Very important. So in this particular translation purpose, we find how the Krishna is wanting to find post of Brahma and universe, how much they are austere. So then he's saying that, see what kind of determination. He's saying, I shall endeavor for such austerity, mystic power and transfer many things. Again, he knows the philosophy, he knows. By austerity, one can achieve big things. We understand that. Now he's saying that I want to have such kind of austerity and worth of the group so that I can occupy same post of this government. Can you imagine how much he is uh, using the philosophy of permitted? He knows that the benefit of austerity finances is one thing of private. So you can see that how here again motivation is not he's basically wanting to occupy the post for his own self and the impact is that material values. That's how he is going to go in the direction of smart population. Yes. Krishna is how he is sanctioned. The right that motivation. The hidden Krishna intervention was provided. This was impossible. No competition. It says nonetheless his decision was that since self and time are both eternal. So again he is using the philosophy. Self and time were eternal. So even if he could not, it's very difficult, very difficult task. If he could not occupy that post in one lifetime, continue to take it on life. Such kind of so that sometimes we feel so you can see how philosophy is there, you understand, but using it for your life. How it happens. That's why the real intelligence is not given direction. Motivation is not. Better motivation. That's why he doesn't get that kind of direction from Krishna. So if you already want to get proper direction from Krishna, then we have to learn to become more pure in our intention and desire. Then that kind of intelligence, Krishna will be that kind of intelligence, will help us to go closer to him. Otherwise, we may know a lot, but we will not be able to execute our missions. It will take us to it. So I was thinking about this part of determination. Krishna was really powerful. The saying that how we should learn Hiranyakashipu also the determination. So he knew that how this kind of endurance is required to attain something very difficult. But his goal was not goal was that. But we, by the grace of Acharya, we have been diamond and minded through this teaching. And they also understand that our goal is to become servant of servant. That's what our goal is. Now to become servant of servants of the Lord. That's our goal. We don't want any post, nothing, now what is Mama Janmani and Vishnu. Avatar. So that's our goal. That is being very clearly emphasized. That take the goal, being aspiration, goals. So and to attain that, should be very easy. So it is not elimination. So now we have such high goal, high aspiration, pure aspiration. So we can take this determination path. So I was thinking to just a little bit elaborate on this, on some things by which we can gain the determination in our different life. Like Bhavita says, Yeshan Vatirata Papa, Ranam Bhavita, Tebunda Mohan Mutta, Tema, Dirvata. There's a clue there. How one can gain determination. So Srila Prabhupada says in one of the lectures that there are only two ways to gain determination. The first way is that we should get free from all sinful reactions. Once you're free from all sinful reactions, then you have determination. They learn their own Deshanto Antaradharma, all power should be not release sinful reaction. So now we are recruited from a world. They're recruited only from there. They're coming with a huge baggage of reactions. So that's the reason we are not able to do it. But it's demanding that Deshanto Antaradharma. So we should have that get rid of all the simple reaction. We should be Konya. That's good. Then we can have determination. But we may not have it. So now, what is the way then? So now we should endeavor on our own process. We can endeavor to be free from all simple reactions. So there will be different prescribed methods to get free from simple reactions. But Prabhupada says, by our endeavor, we will get free. The second thing what is this Prabhupada says is, Sarvadharman Parityajya, Mam Ekam Sharanam. Aham Kam Sarvadharman Mukti Sharanam. He says that we surrender to Krishna. When you take shelter of Krishna and if you are devotees, then by their mercy, you will free from all simple reactions. Right? So you don't have to go the long process of getting rid of all simple reactions. You have to describe the other sections of things. But one can simply take shelter of the Supreme Lord and his pure devotees and give in devotional service, by which one can by which one can get actually free from all simple reactions. By Krishna's grace, like that. Like a child who has got dirt on him. So the child may be, so much of what is it? Because he's playing very full of water. It's so dirty. And it's a small baby, one side. So if he wants to get rid of all that, clothes that become his, all that dirt off his body, how, if he wants to get, purified, get cleansed of all that, it will be very difficult for the child. So mother will say, hey, you kept playing, you did not hear me now, you will clean this. Then only come inside. You not first you get cleansed, then only you get inside. Because it's so dirty. You make the whole room dirty. Don't come. Until you don't get cleansed, don't come. Like Krishna says, Yashamandra Dhamma. When you get filled with simple actions, then you will get all, determination, emotions, and so you get first cleanse. So, but the child may try, but he will tell this. No, I cannot. And then he may, you only they take shelter of the mother only. Then mother, being very compassionate, the mother may come outside and she may clean the child. We give a nice shower, clean the child, and put a fresh food and take it clean on the regular bed and inside. So this is how Krishna also is ready to help us if you take shelter of him. So if you take his sincere shelter, then by the grace of Krishna, we can be cleansed of all our actions. But the point is taking shelter of Krishna. Because if you sincerely take shelter of Krishna with the proper intention to serve him and please him, his genuine devotee and serve him. And then Krishna is ready to accept and help in all possible ways, in all ways, by which you can purify from all simple actions. And you will give a very nice service. So, so I was thinking to just, I just wrote some determination. So for everything, I just wrote something and just reflect on that. So if you see determination is spelling words, PE. The thing is a powerful thing. Denial and engagement. See the first two letters. So denial and then engage. So this is essentially what the process of emotional services. So that what is it? Tani Sarvani Samyamya, Yutta Asina Manparaha, Vachehi Yasindriyani. They're also saying that. Tani Sarvani Samyamya. One should actually withdraw his senses. One should say no to varieties of gratification. So that means one has to control his senses. Vachehi Yasindriyani. And then also you have to ask the you should also engage in devotional service. So denial and engagement both are required. This is the process of devotional service. So sometimes somebody will say, no, but I am a bhakti yogi, I just follow devotional service. We are not jnana yogi or something. Why need to do this? So no, you can see here. The process is you have to say no also. Because if you don't say no, then it will be like a bird, you are trying to lit fire, and then you are putting water also. So when you indulge in some gratification, then what is becoming wet. You have to keep the wood dry. So keeping the wood dry means You don't enter in Sangat. Very detrimental. The Baba says also no, that Krishna consciousness and meditation go into it. So that was very important. And by controlling the senses, one actually can hold the wisdom also. Yeah, because we engage in some variations with fools, we train about like that. One should be able to hold the wisdom. And the concepts of leadership can very, can deepen action. But if we, allow ourselves to get carried away by some education, then we're not able to understand the subtleties of Krishna consciousness. We won't get much proper realization. That won't happen much. We will learn very superficial. Superficial when we go on that way. That's why controlling is very important. There was also, there are some study survey into Shanti. Vishyanti Ashwinana. There also is survey into Shanti. One has to restrain his vices. Then one can get a mercy of the Lord, like that. Or one can please the Supreme Lord. So that's why in denial and engagement both required. You should not uh, undermine the importance of such something also. With Krishna consciousness. So we may easily we may say that I am a devotee, I am not a jnani. Why I should worry about this? No, it's not about being jnani or what. It's about part of devotion only. Part of devotion. We also are responsible. We just don't indulge our senses in a way which is detrimental for us. We have to be careful. So we see the example of Dhruv Maharaj. So he was denying and he was engaging us. Of course, this denial was very high degree. He will not perform that kind of work. Our master is a devotion master. So we follow this code regulation. So it's cross for the there are certain aspects also of it. This game. So we should try to refine ourselves in following this code more and more. Should try to refine process. So more we restrain from this sinful engagements. So that may be when we'll actually be able to receive the mercy also. So it's like pouring water and trying to make the fire. That doesn't go well. That Raghunath Das Goswami also we find. He also was, in fact, he is known for his illumination. Raghunath Das Goswami was known for his austerity. So Raghunath Das Goswami also was reducing. He was increasing the level of his austerity. Janama was very pleased, very much pleased by his austerity like that. So it was not a dry austerity, it was completely with the intention to please the So you find even for some, this yeah, so emphasizing by the example that one should not loosely, allow his senses to get engaged in different things. One should be careful. So the denial is also very important. Prabhupada says something, self-denial. Though we are not jnani, but Prabhupada has mentioned this words. One should have self-denial. This kind of cravings for sense. Vacho vegam, masa koda vegam, jibba vegam, udara vegam, Gitan vegam, yoshik vegam, savan vegam, they're also talking about controlling the that means denial. And it's not only denial, it's about engagement also. So same way, for all of our senses, we have wonderful engagement also. Krishna Master. Sarayana Krishna Badana Nandeo, Atam Surya So you can see that wonderful engagements also for all our senses. So deny the wrong engagements and accept the right engagements. Both things are important. And we do it, meticulously, nicely, gently, day by day, month by month. Then you see that our determination. Because like when you were asking me, why you want to engage, but still mind is telling so many things. Mind will tell, do this, do that. Mind doesn't stop. You're saying that. So why did I so? We genuinely ask. very sincerely with us, very sincerely working. So, I was like, I was asking you, because we have been denying so many things, so many lives. So now Krishna now is sure. Like, okay, you're asking, okay, you're asking. So Krishna want to see, okay, I'll give you some Sundari, and then how you. So those kinds of things we have been asking. We have been like craving for, angering for, we have tried, we have being in illusion and we are angry. So now when we are trying to engage in devotional service, those things will come because we have asked for all those things. Those things may come to you now. Okay, you had asked me, you have asked for all these things. You have maybe your karma also. Okay, you need this now. Take it. So then what should be our determination? No, I'm not it. Suppose I'll give you an example. That you go to the shop and let's say you say that for next 1 year you supply me like my let's say only you only don't take money. So let's say I told you next 1 year you should give me money. Every day bring some say half kg of money. So now for next year you have paid off. It's paid down and then given. Correct? So now and after 5 days only you will remove. And you say, oh no one will value. So you value stop. So then you don't want it. So now you resolve I don't want it. But 6th day is fine. Again that fellow is coming from shop. Because he has sold everything and he delivered. So he will come 6th day also. He will come. I say, sir, when you come? Don't you know I have taken a result? I have not. So you should know that you have only paid him. You only have asked. So you will come. Then what I should say? So we may not say sometimes. Okay, just leave it. We will not say so clearly, God. We will not explain it very clearly. And then next again he will come. Why did he come again? Yes, you only have told, and you have not really, showed your disinterest in that. You not communicated so properly. So again, yes, you understand. The shopkeeper, the main owner, is understanding only first. Whatever. Like that will go on. But if you actually take a step and you really communicate to the human in the shopkeeper, I don't want it. Then eventually it will stop. Getting right? So anyway, because we have been asking all this handling problem, we may come, the Krishna arrangement. Krishna will come around the emotion or the task. What about the giving dying? So Krishna may arrange to arrange to share the products. So we are to proper explanation like that. But it's our responsibility to raise serious. Then we will say, no great. Make sure that I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. It's like that. So that kind of disinterest has to be shown. We're not sure that the like what happened. So Krishna has to get confidence, you really do. Then gradually it will reduce. Otherwise, so that's how the intensity will be. I'll show you this. So devotee has to till we are there in this particular world. And we have desired and asked so many things, like many lifetimes ahead. Those things will keep coming. Like suppose we follow the wrong devotion, doing our normal rules. Even after 1,000 lifetimes, also, what you aspired before this birth, those things will come that time also. Because we have that strongly anchored in there is so many lifetimes. So many lifetimes ahead, we have already, given our petition to get so many things to use the energy. And Krishna, as Paramatma, he has made note of all those varieties of desires and everything. And based on different time, different karma, maybe given those opportunities. So in this one life, at least we keep saying, no, I don't want, and keep engaging in your service. So all that, so many guidelines ahead can be, stopped. That is just like just teaching, no, 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 and keep engaging. Then after this, they only can learn. You don't know. Krishna will see it. At least some perception about your Krishna don't know. Then Krishna will see your things. Actually, this person sees. He did not know. He wants new. Then Krishna will cancel all of them. If they are like they don't want anything from you, you want everything from me only, so your business is over. Now I will take care of it. You can let him know. That will happen. Yeah. So, but it is our responsibility to say no. We have to say. And another Saku Kamla is okay, sometimes you are not able to say no, they wait. So tell that thing, wait. You know, beginning when you are not so strong, just say no. Wait. This another Saku Kamla, right? He told that positive, wait. Because my rounds are ending, let me chant my round. That's the continuation. So Krishna Nama Vishnu, Sudhahaya, completely honest in Krishna. That's how we, I just postpone. Of course, he could have said no before also. His intention to say wait was not to, because he was weak or something. He was so, his mind was completely honest. Krishna Manasara. So, whole consciousness was completely, it was like that standing. So, you see that whole idea of people that the worship were achieved. Said even Brahma and Jiva, they did personality have got chicken. But Vedas have did not. So because it's complete authority. But he was waiting, he said this today because of delivering the positive. And eventually he gave initiation to my name from Ramana Krishna. My name was. He initiated my name. Okay. My name is from my dreams. So what I was saying that Radha Thakur formula is, but he himself would have said no. He had said he had no at all. But at least we can apply that formula. Our case we may be weak, we may not be not that strong as well. At least wait. That is one of the things. We can say no, that is best. But if then postpone it and then engage in worship. And gradually they understand and mind has especially the Krishna was very nice. Then he'll start getting taste in Krishna Master. That's what happened. Vishali was that's a version of Krishna. Param Krishna. One gets taste also. Because when you engage in devotional service, you also develop taste. So that's what happens. That's why the denial and engagement both are required. And then T is turning to Krishna and devotees. Turning to Krishna and devotees. Because we may be sometimes failing in our devotional practices, devotional engagements, some difficulty will be there. So that time we should not forget to turn to Krishna. Very important. So we should know that we always have these powerful shelters in the form of devotees and Krishna. So there is one nice song that says, Bakashatu Shiramani. Bakashatu Shiramani. Who is Bakashatu Shiramani? Acharyas. Bakashatu Shiramani. Bakashatu is Krishna. Shiramani means his army. Soldiers. Who is Bakashatu Shiramani? Acharyas. Today, Bhakti Prem Maharaj is playing this song. He is very good at playing the song, being very nice. So then he was saying, he said that, so suppose you are going the road of devotion service, you are studying Krishna Prema, Krishna is studying Krishna Lotus Street is the goal, and you are going on the road. So you are saying that it's so difficult sometimes to take the Krishna life. So you are saying that when you are going on the right highway, so there are many highway robbers. Highway robbers, they killers and they beat by so in our path of devotion service also, these highway robbers are there. So they may tend to attack us and disturb our determination, all that happen. So he was saying that time, of course, calling Krishna name is wonderful. Krishna will surely rescue. But more than that, he was saying that because on the highway, our acharyas are there. Because Krishna is maybe a little far, But Acharya are right there because they're always there on the path. They're always there to help sadhana. So all the highway over numbers can be counteracted by the help of Bakashu Shinagari. Bakashu Shinagari are there all throughout the highway also. They are there resting. So he was saying, just the innocent way, he was saying, you just call Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. And then he was saying that you will actually get humility. See that. I heard this from the Narayan Singh also. He would see the chants, Prabhupada, 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 and he also. And he says someone is there for the chant Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. He says some of the disciples, Narayan Singh. So he was too separate. The way Bhakti Prem Maharaj was saying this. And then when you ask this question, is it like just calling Prabhupada or trying to remember some teachings and all that? So Maharaj then said, yeah, teachings fine, it's good. But even name Prabhupada also will help you, rescue. Have faith. Also touch. Yes, devotee's name also. You remember the personality also. Get help, get strength, rescue. So we that intently, helplessly, we actually remember them. Call their name also. First, or the time. So calling the name innocent also. Stay. Remembering the personality. Just like a child who says, Mama, Mama, he cannot remember much of instructions to come. He's very helpless. It's caused. So parents become very interested to rescue like that child. Same way, the innocent, helpless call of the devotee to get rescued from the higher orders of the energy and all. That can actually save you. Turning to Krishna and we find that how Arjuna turned to Krishna during greatest calamity. He was not knowing what to do. He was completely depressed. Turned to Krishna and he got recognition. We find Dhruva Maharaj also. When his brother, what is the name of his brother? Uttama. When Uttama was crazy by actions and he became so upset. He wanted to destroy the entire Richard's dynasty. He was killing like anything, wholesale killing. And that time he was asked by Korea, and he was told that it's not. And actually before that, when he was having that kind of fight, then he was getting a lot of. It was very difficult because a lot of illusion was getting created. That time stages in India, China, Korean. And then so Maharaj, then he actually took shelter from me. And then all that, illusion got clear. So basically, he also turned to stages and took the shelter of Korean. That's how he could also continue. I mean, he could get rid of this situation. So that's why it is very important to turn to Krishna and devotees. Turning to Krishna also means turning to Srimad Bhagavatam, turning to Guru Maharaj lecture. You can see, some devotees are nice, but because Raghav Maharaj has that nice word for the theme wise lectures also. They are getting some problem with read, go to read further. And here's some lectures. If facing problem with some faith, go to faith lecture. And here's something. And you can find sources of great results. So she often put another great service. You can give everybody good knowledge, prayer, and then you just can just go to the here, get a catalog also, and be very patiently explain how you can update it. The thing is how he is so patient to tell you this. Will actually explain the whole different topics, themes you can just see. So much shelter is there. We just turn. Remember to turn to Krishna. So in crisis time, when we face some difficulties in our determination, we should remember to turn. We should know where is my shelter. That I think we should know. That much we should know. Where is my shelter? Come back. Come to Krishna. Come to Krishna. That Nevala and the snake fight, there also they say this. That Nevala, mongoose and snake. So the snake actually, sorry, mongoose can kill snake also. But how it does, actually, mongoose doesn't have poison issues. Right? Snake is very poisonous. So when mongoose goes, when so suppose the mongoose has to know the snake is there some far distance. So how the mongoose defeat the snake? So he will go and attack somewhere. And then the snake may, in that whole fight, he may get some poison because the snake may also bite and kill him. But there is a herb, a particular herb. So he always keeps that herb in mind, with my herb, with the herb. So he knows the location of that herb. And he is, he is very calculated with the snake. And then he fights and comes back to her and rubs his body to her. And he gets again poison is removed. And again he goes and again he drinks. And snake was getting closer also. He's fighting back. And again he rubs his body. And again he goes. So like that he keeps trying to defeat snake. So every time he's attacking, fight is happening. So snake is also becoming weakened, no? Because he's getting in it. But what is happening to him is he's gaining his strength, contracting all the poison. And he is, rejuvenating it. So that's how eventually he's able to defeat this, he's able to kill this thing also. You can see this. So, but how can we relate to this story?
Like wood is can be like wood, and snakes which can be like plus greed and so we have to associate which is spiritual masters and senior devotees. So we have to like if we engage with snake, which is if we engage with these kind of feeling plus and anger.
Not engage. We may not have to engage.
We
But
have
somehow,
to face
yeah,
face
we have
them,
to fight.
fight against them. We have to face.
We have to somehow, we are in that awkward position where this snake like just like the beat better attack.
Yeah.
They may attack.
So if they attack, then we have to take shelter of these senior Vishnu.
When you become discouraged, when you become hopeless, then what? We should know what we should do.
One should go to like you give example of so one should.
So how to take a shelter? So you should know where my shelter. Come back, then the poison can come back. And then you can see again it is useful. So in our voice we think like that. Voice is like a herb. And you go and or go and hostel, you go and preach or go to college study. So some poison may come. Some bad association with it. Sometimes somebody will think it was whatever, there's so many distractions, college and all. So devotee comes back to voice. And when he comes to voice, great, voice will come in voice and do some good one, part of sheet, get some lines and ready. And then some mesh and help Shana. Their voice was Shana. And then so when you see that you are positive, you can see that. Again, you can guess how it happens. So this our shelter is Yogi Association, Bhagavatam, lectures, reading. That's how you can counteract it. So this is another don't go to problem. Don't come to Krishna say that how Maya is so good. You can tell the problem, say how Krishna is. And Krishna is so powerful. What will you like? So you should not get excited. This story in the context that we should not get discouraged. We should know our shelters are very, very powerful. So no matter how much a devotee will discourage or harassed by mind, one should know that Krishna is very powerful and in front of Krishna that all things will be. So why should not be discouraged? One should again come back to the association, come back. He is really, really exciting like that. So that so turn to Krishna and devotee, that is T. So D for denial. E for E for turn to Krishna. Then E is under blessings. So this is very important. We will gain determination if we can please serve and please devotees in Krishna and earn the blessings of God. That's how we can develop determination. So there's a verse that says yeah, you can repeat after me. Satasevaya Diryapi Chaka Manikranti Padayam Lokam Gantamajnana Gantamajnanamasi. This is by service of the absolute truth, even for a few days. Devotee attains firm and fixed intelligence in me. Consequently, he goes on to become my associate in the transcendental world after giving up the present decorative materials. Therefore, serving the absolute truth means rendering service to the absolute personality of Godhead under the direction of the bona fide spiritual master, who is a transparent medium between the Lord and the neophyte devotee. The neophyte devotee has no ability to approach the absolute personality of Godhead by the strength of his present imperfect material senses. And therefore, under the direction of the spiritual master, he is trained in transcendental service of the Lord. And thus such training, even for some days, the neophyte devotee gets intelligence in such transcendental service, which leads him ultimately to get free from perpetual inhabitation in the material world and to be promoted to the transcendental world to become one of the liberated associates of the Lord in the kingdom of God. So this service is powerful. Sat Sevaya. Sat includes both Lord and his devotee both. No? And Mahat Seva Dwan, that was also that is one we are very glad also. So by rendering service to great souls, or the Lord, there was some Sat Sevaya mentioned. Even for a few days. So one can get when devotee attains firm and fixed intelligence, one can develop determination. That is also a very important matter. Like how Narada was. He did for some time, he did service to Bhakti and he find that how much he developed determination. So much so that mother passed away. It's not an easy thing. Mother left the body, but he was very clear what is supposed to do. Determination did not give up. Some reversal comes, suddenly get depressed, get into intoxications, many things like that. I got called, I was calling one person. Yesterday only his mother died. Monk training was, we have this poster. I called and they said, yesterday only my mother died. So I just wanted to leave. That's why I just checked for this. And they were saying, my mother died because she was drinking so much alcohol. Drinking, and died. And and she died because she was feeling separation from her father. And then he was saying that now I am drinking alcohol because I am feeling separation from my mother. So I am scared that I should also not die like this. It's a pressure of my mother drinking. So I need some help. I think the parampara is already. I think it's a parampara. I was thinking how people get so much comfortable. So point is that why I told this point example. This one.
Talking about Guru Maharaj. Last word something about the chant. Few days also we practice Krishna. The guidance of the
My point was somewhat really different. I was saying that people get into so many other shelters. They take some other sorry, another point. The reversal. In reversal, people tend to sometimes other things, no? Like even reversal is being alcohol. Right? But Nada was determined in his path of devotional civilization. Because his intelligence speaks on that. But when calamities come, then the determination to engage in devotional doesn't give up. It does not happen. This Nada boy did not happen. His determination to engage in devotional did not give up. Even with such kind of secret reversal came also. That we can see. Okay, they were so actually I was hearing from God Krishna Maharaj, God Krishna Maharaj. So I heard that God Krishna Maharaj he was like an assistant. He was simply putting up pandal program and like a secretary. He would never give lectures and all. He was simply doing all these very new things, all throughout Maharaj. We just served Maharaj, wholeheartedly, selflessly. Maharaj was so pleased. So once what happened, Maharaj, Radhuvi Maharaj's health was not so good. And then they were requested, and Maharaj only told them, let him speak. Right? And when he spoke so much with me. His body was putting so much of realization and it was resembling like Radhuvi Maharaj only speak. You would like it so much they like. And then, Radhuvi Maharaj also heard that. So he was not, like preparing or giving lecture. He was just doing assist Maharaj. Right? He was hearing his Guru Maharaj and just wholeheartedly accepting it. And you can see how Gaurav Krishna Das Maharaj, he was such a powerful, I mean, speaker of our language. He came out in Pune also, he came to the cities of Maharaj classical. And his Shali, the way he would give is like just like other Maharaj, almost like that. So the hearing, that how Maharaj did this kind of selfless service to such a great Vaishnava. And by his blessings, he also develops a determination, to glorify Krishna and to preach so powerfully. Like that. So that's why earning the blessing is very important. So we should always know that we should always earn the blessings of him, not get their curses. We will get the curses when we offer them, when we do disservice to them, they say this is good restriction, we don't obey. That way we, actually we don't earn the blessing. Rather, we may displease them. And by displeasing, we will lose our determination. So somebody is very rigidly, nicely, fixed intelligence practice, we should know that he has blessings also. He can really understand. He is blessed. The superiors are pleased. That's why he is able to very fixed way, he is able to engage in devotion. So we have to earn this blessing of Krishna. We have to find out how I can earn, and when we can earn blessings from every Vaishnava. Every Vaishnava has some mercy. No? So if you serve and please him, then you will get some mercy from him. Like that. So we should be very, eager to receive the blessings from Vaishnava. Then and the blessing that is T. So T is for man, E, engage, and T, stand to Krishna and devotee. According to Sri Rama, devotee, Acharya. Then E, and the blessing. Then R. R is about reading Srila Prabhupada books. Reading Prabhupada books is must. That's why we're discussing. Some people are frightening. Sorry for that. But I wanted to frighten myself also. When I was speaking to myself. That's why I was speaking that strongly. So I was saying that it's very important. If we don't read Prabhupada books regularly, properly, it will be very difficult for us to continue our education. Next impossibility, you can say. So the Prabhupada is so keen to see disciples and his followers are reading his books. It's so important. Because Prabhupada is giving everything there. If you read Prabhupada, that we read, and we made this point and we read, and Prabhupada said, chant Hare. Correct? He quoted Hare Nama, and all that. See, we know Yuga Dharma is chanting Hare Krishna mantra, but people still they lose their taste from chanting, they drop their arms. Because they don't read Prabhupada. So why? Because when Prabhupada, you read Prabhupada, then Prabhupada will convince you, chant Hare. What are you doing? Prabhupada, you associate with you. What are you doing? You follow the way. Nice. What are you doing? So Prabhupada will tell you everything. He'll say, hey, get up in the morning. What are you doing? Everything he'll say. He'll read books. So if you read Prabhupada's books, automatically you'll develop realization. Because Prabhupada is the personally there, his personally speaking, he will make sure that you become Prabhupada. So it's very important for us to take it seriously. We have like half an hour reading, we do something. But actually, you should be keen to utilize the time and read Prabhupada. We are traveling, you can read. We are, Prabhu has given audiobooks. While getting on, you can get one. So Jack has completed many audiobooks. Some of you are comfortable with that, you can do that also. There's so many, wonderful things Prabhupada is doing. So we don't read Prabhupada regularly, then we get used, get covered, then so many things happen. Then we start taking interest in some verification, and then we get into the political thing, managerial thing, finding fault. So many things will happen. So many traps. The Prabhupada can save us from all this traps. Very, very important. So, so this is so important to remember one thing. Because Prabhupada's book is the basis for the next 10,000 years. Even it's gone, it won't, but even it's gone collapses. What is said. But if Prabhupada, because Prabhupada will continue, some teachers will read, and again it's gone continuous. Prabhupada books are the basis. It's very, very important for our Krishna consciousness. Reading Prabhupada book has to be read. And we also have part of some reading books. Like we have some books. They will Prabhuji's, suppose foundation. This also have reading book. The Mataris can have their own reading book. So this kind of study circles, reading Prabhupada and discussing, diving deep is so vital. It can actually, clear up all the issues. So this is also vital. Otherwise, the illusion just takes over. Even as Gopal Maharaj says, he says, quite heavy standard. He says, anybody reads 2 hours every day, Maya cannot touch him. And once Gopal Maharaj came with all my issues and everything, and Papa said, did you not read my Bhagavad Gita? And that and Maharaj took that section. And we read Bhagavad Gita cover to cover again. And then he did not have any questions further. There are no issues, no questions. Because we read Bhagavad Gita with that faith that Prabhupada says that I should read this book. Read it, it's clear. All questions are over. Right? So because we don't read Prabhupada, it's so very problems. And we have so much time to try to settle this problem, but not to read Prabhupada. Very mindful also. That's what happens. Because the most important thing, Maya will take us, will convince us not to do that and do something else. That. So it is very important to know to keep the most important thing as most important. Prioritize that. So it is not sufficient just very 20 minutes something, push off. That also how much we hear, how much we read, we reading to other things. We should actually have our own books out. There should be reading, underlining, discussing, should be asking questions. This way we can actually, dive deep into our world. So many wonderful things. So many wonderful points. Just read them, you can get so much of it. Same thing with our lectures also. Very powerful. Every lecture is here. That you are hearing that lecture is so powerful. Because explaining how daily one can come to temple, have the impression of Krishna, operating that little of the offer, little Prashad, the way Prabhupada says so convincing. So one can be so inspired to come to the lecture. Very genuinely after reading the lecture. Otherwise, you won't appreciate. You read, here from Prabhupada, then you can appreciate it. You can chant of prayer. Quality chanting, you right. Read Prabhupada book, this rest. There was very nicely, intensely associated with Prabhupada. And there is chanting. And it is of many things. The quality chanting will improve. Then we will be failing that, we will fail chanting. Because it will be utter failure. If you have not been doing Prabhupada, you will fail. It is a great step. Because so much illusion, we have to say how we would chant and so holy name is a yoga dharma, but to be able to continue with the yoga dharma properly and quantitatively, we need to take shelter from God. Then only we are able to continue also. How people started chanting Hare Krishna? Because once they got the teachings of book, correct? Then only they started chanting. If they don't get the book, if they don't hear, from your the teaching of the Vaishnava then they don't start chanting Hare Krishna. So we will continue to chant Hare Krishna and we continue to read Prabhupada, to hear the lectures coming in by the sincere followers of Srila Prabhupada. So it's very important to actually not neglect very, very important thing, reading Prabhupada. I was asking some devotee, he had very issues he was talking. So I was surprised, how are you getting to all these things? Because you already came to Krishna consciousness. And I asked her, what do you figure? How many hours a day you person now? So then you read, what are books you read? Then you told some one book, one or two books. I don't think much time when you do not read a book. So you have been reading Prabhupada book. You have been knowing. Why you parents going there? So sometimes we, don't do and then we will surprise. And then, we will chant, but I was chanting. Something is chanting. No, but what kind of chanting then? The chanting may be going on, like the bullet, gun, it's making a lot of sound, but there is no proper bullets. Bullets are not wanted. So when there is no proper understanding, to be covered, it's like anti-bullet. Getting high, there's no bullet coming. So Maya is coming, attacking, and you are doing high, but Maya is immediately and taking the gun and putting the pocket and taking, capturing you, taking, because there's no bullet only there. So the bullet means a substance. It will come by proper books. The proper will tell everything. How to chant and how we can take shelter, the importance, the stories, and that's how our heart will fill with the right kind of orientation and service attitude. required to chant attention that will be there. Okay, so we will be working in that direction. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. So that's why it is important to reach the purpose very nicely. And one more archetype of the resolution, taking some kind of resolve. Okay, I complete this time. And same way, taking some resolution in very encouraging time. Okay, I'll chant this video. Today, please don't feel often. Offended when you meet today. I saw you do this. Now, there is something over there. Please don't feel often. You don't have to be happy. So then, I have since this is my own work, I will play on the road. But you can join more of them. So then you got idea. Right? So sometimes we not know that it's a nice opportunity that we have with devotees. You can come and even if you're chanting water rounds, we can always chant little more. Or if suppose you're not okay, can it go? But the morning time, why you get into WhatsApp or any other thing? That really is an important thing. I'm not saying. But I'm saying that the mind cheats us, They want to do something else also. So when there is nice opportunity, you can do it. Take a resolution. Okay, today I have some more time. Let me chant 15 hours today. What the problem? Let me increase my stamina. Let me increase my determination. Let me increase my strength. Let me do that. So resolution is very important. If you are not taking resolution, like I'm going to today, I'm going to chant it really nicely. I will be sitting with devotees. I won't unnecessarily fall asleep. I will be, attentive. Sometimes, I'm going to rest both clubs. Sometimes you will tell, before chanting, प्रभु रात को रेस्ट बहुत कम रात को सोने वाला हूँ तो सोएंगे फिर क्योंकि पता है अभी नहीं बोले तो भी आता ही ऐसे सोच लिया एकदम उसको कंटेम्पलेट किया तो रेस्ट हुआ ही नहीं है सोने ही वाला हूँ तो भी सो ही जाएंगे फिर तो बेड ही लेके आना पड़ेगा आपको then sleep only like that we all have struggles because we don't sleep properly but I have seen when we don't sometimes not taking rest but we somehow don't keep that in mind and we are sitting with awful sangha devotees you forget that you have not taken rest system properly. Happens. How many of you experience that? The chanting was very good, even though you did not take rest in the night properly. But you somehow did not think about it much. By Krishna's grace, of course, not our endeavor. By Krishna's grace, we are blessed that day. How many people? Why I'm saying blessed that day? Because sometimes we may be also, but body will falling apart. It doesn't mean that we should not take proper. We can take rest. But I'm saying, so how many of you observed that your chanting was better? It's good, in spite of not having proper response. How many of you observed? Yeah, it happens, correct. Sometimes it happens. By Krishna's grace, by devotee's grace, it may happen. But so the thing is that, but we should be taking some resolution. We shouldn't be just aligned. चलो अभी मैं कुछ कर लेता हूँ, नोटिस बोर्ड भी लिखता हूँ, फिर देखता हूँ मोबाइल में क्या है. So many things we will try to do that. No, you take the resolution. Sit here. तुझे मांगने लिखा है. Let me chant. Let me be with devotees. No? So why to allow here and there? Okay, being sit, you can stand up, a little walk, come and sit. But you should not allow himself to get carried away by the mind. Then never determination will develop. If we don't take any resolution of any of our devotional endeavor, we never develop determination. We reach sometimes paragraphs में लिखते हो आप भगवान दो पढ़ने तो नहीं पढ़ते क्यों पढ़ते तो नहीं आएगा आपको क्यों पढ़ने का अरे वो पढ़ने को नहीं आता है तो आप फिर चल के पढ़ो तो चल के नहीं आता तो दौड़ के पढ़ो मतलब कुछ तो करो ऐसा क्या मतलब ऐसा थोड़ी एक नहीं कर सकते आप you can do something some step you have to take okay at least 10 minutes to read 15 minutes or something you should but we can say no तो मतलब पढ़ता ही नहीं I don't read because I can see I don't read not like that we have to take some resolution wherever whichever activity you want to improve on so that is also very important so that is our then MP is the morning program so morning program somebody attends 4:45 till 8:15 or 9 o'clock, then automatically his determination will increase for sure. That will happen. It's a powerful thing. Srila Prabhupada has blessed us with this morning program. All acharyas blessings are there. So it's Srila Sai Pass, 64 great principles, of related items or principles that is performed. Most of them may not be all, but many of them gets covered in the morning. They take each other with our universities, watering Tulsi, circulating Tulsi. Many of that gets covered. So if you do morning program rigidly, strictly, you will have information. First is to be present, then second is to also improve the quality, bring your heart and mind. So keep improving. At least quantity should be ensured. I'm there. So that is the first thing. So we should not have a sentimental understanding. Oh, मैं तो धोती चल रहा है ना, वो तो जब आप very wrong ना करो. We should not have done this. We should know that no money program is a blessed time, especially when we are studies. Srila Prabhupada has emphasized this in all some temples that money program should be there. And he asked me, where is the money program? Are you my is your temple in my swan? It's chastising the temple. He funded members of Prabhupada and asking, are you my disciple? Is your temple in nice ISKCON? So that means Prabhupada is breaking the set. The body belong is must. If somebody has some issues with health issues and all that, then I remember one day when he was sincere, but he has some severe health issues. Then he'll do his morning program in the later part of it. But he'll do it. He'll sing the artis, and then he'll chant his rounds, and he'll keep fixed lot. This is my morning time. Because he missed because of health issues. But I'm very serious about it. Because Krishna understand, Acharya understand our intent that you want to be part of this, that's it, gift of Krishna. So one should be very keen to be in the Vani program. Automatically you'll find your strength will increase. You just come for the Vani, you see, it will increase. It's just a matter of time. Within a week, within a month, year, you'll see your strength is increasing. And basically, all those devotees that stick to it, they become with the Prabhu in Delhi. Pakka, his determination is even if he gets sick, he won't go to hospital. Once he was hospitalized, he said, you can only hospitalize me for it. Next day, you have to bring me to Maharati, attain everything, and then you can take me back. And then they made arrangement, with all ambulance and all. I don't know the details, but something like that I heard. So he, was so fanatic. And he doesn't travel only for the money, because he wants to take a money, but he doesn't travel only. So he's such a fanatic about it. And he's very senior, though. Very senior, He may be like 50 or something. So faithfully he has attended one. There are many properties about faithfully. Sometimes he has their place also there. This place, this property happens from this time to this time, it doesn't move on. That kind of fanatically, and they are not like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, decades. They have been fixed in their determination. But we may have to travel, we may not immediately come with the Prabhu. We may have to travel, we may have to preach. But we have to also know that, I should be careful not to undermine this money program. Thinking I'm okay, even if I don't do my money program. If you are at home, do it at home also. You may not do it at temple, but home में कुछ तो मालूम होना चाहिए. Money program है, temple में नहीं आ रहे. हम weekend में आएंगे, हम यात्रा में चले जाएंगे, यात्रा में कर लेते हैं money program. No, we have to have our money program as a sadhaka daily. It's our responsibility. This is what Prabhupada expects from any office follower. Then only we will develop strength. It's our interest. If you want to develop strength, we need to have money program. Therefore, money program is one of the important aspects to develop determination also. It's also called, and also in money program, especially chanting also. So hearing chanting, once I asked, I should put in my Prabhupada chant. I asked him about willpower. So Prabhupada just wanted to say, answer, by chanting Hare Krishna, you develop willpower. But they clicked to me that time. That means I understood, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra nicely, hear it, try as much as possible, and develop, then that will help us to develop willpower also. Still happen. So I'll just read this. It says, so morning when you come, especially you get to hear a chant. It's the main thing, Shabdam Kirtanam. So you know this verse, no? Shivana Shakata Krishna, Punyashanya Gita. Then the story about Janani, with the Moti Surat Salam. So very nice. I'll just read some section of it. So it says that Krishna is present there, the power of transcendental sound, which is powerful as the Lord. And within him, the power of potency is okay. And then he says, we have already discussed developing a taste for hearing and chanting Holy Song. Is that the medium of service for pure devotees? And he says, the Lord is okay. The Lord is reciprocally responding to his devotees. When he sees that a devotee is completely sincere in getting admittance to the transcendental service of the Lord, and has thus become eager to hear about him, the Lord acts from within the devotee in such a way that the devotee may easily go back to him. The Lord is more anxious to take us back into his kingdom than we can desire. Most of us do not desire at all to go back to God. Prabhupada saying for all of us. Saying most of us do not desire at all to go back to God. Only a few, very few men want to go back to God. But anyone who desires to go back to God, Krishna helps in all aspects. And then he says, one cannot enter into the kingdom of God unless one is perfectly clear of all sin. The middle sins are product of our desires. Okay. Women and death are very difficult problems for the devotee making progress on the path back to Godhead. Many stalwarts in the devotional line fell victim to these allurements and thus retreated from the path of liberation. But when one is helped by the Lord Himself, the whole process becomes as easy as anything by the divine grace of the Lord. And then it says, uh, to become restless in the contact of women and wealth is not an astonishment because every living being is associated with such things from remote time, practically immemorial, and it takes time to recover from this foreign nature. It takes some time to recover from this foreign nature. But if one is engaged in hearing the glories of the Lord, gradually he realizes his real position. By the grace of God, so the devotee gets sufficient strength to defend himself from the state of disturbance. And gradually all disturbing elements are eliminated from his mind. So it says uh, that one gets strength, you see. Eventually will develop strength by regularly engaging in the glory of the Lord. So that's why morning programs are sure that regular Shravan Kirtan is happy at that period of time. Because morning program, what we are doing, think about it, what we are doing. We are only doing Shravan Kirtan only. Kirtan, Shravan Kirtan. Shravan, Mahasunta, Shravan. Chanting, healing, chanting, healing, chanting. It's all Shravan Kirtan, you see. So therefore, that strength will come. So it is also compared to eating grains. When somebody eat grains, gets strength. Bhakti Saraswati say about drinking ghee also. Somebody is very sick, vomits everything. So he's given ghee. So if he, even if he vomits, something it will stick. So even if Monica can also identify organ, but at least are there, something will go. You have been sleeping in the standing. Oh, I better sleep. No, don't go for sleeping. Be here only. Be here, continue chanting. Something will go. And what will go, not that will develop strength. And when you develop strength, it becomes more easy. Future it will become more easy. Then that verse of Kali Bhavan Shtehri, that was Prabhupada said this. Maharaj Parikshit had no more than 7 days to be, but Parikshit Maharaj must have recommends that one hears Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, Nityam, always by one's own effort. One's own effort means sometimes they may not be Bhagavatam class, but you're not able to come to temple, then you should hear at home. That's why he's saying, see, always by one's own effort. And with serious devotion also. So one's own effort with serious devotion, one should hear. That will help one to see the Lord Krishna manifested in one's heart within no time. So this is the student, see, this is very powerful, no? Very frightening statement. He says, the student devotee, however, is very anxious to see the Lord according to his wish, not making any serious effort to hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly with detachment from material aspect. Very strong statement. And it says the student devotee, however, is very anxious to see the Lord according to his wish, not making any serious effort to hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly with detachment from material benefit. So this is how morning program is so important. Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam classes, the process by regular attendance is it. You should actually have attendance, no? Regular attendance, speak. How you are speak today. Bhagavatam class attended. Somebody will say, "Kya rule? It's not rule, no. Feel Radia. What is this? No, we are Guruvadi, no, Bhakta. We are spontaneous Bhakta. No. No, but Prabhupada is saying be Guruvadi. No. Then you develop spontaneous stuff eventually. But first, get the rules. It's very important. Sadhana, very sadhana. We need that. We are not spontaneous devotee. If you are good, but most of us may not be. So it's better to follow a blessing directly, Nityam, or with very much own effort. Then I, so D for, you quickly do it now. D for denial. E, T, E, then R, then M, morning, that's basically mantra. Okay. And then I invest time. So of course we covered this. So whatever we want to develop determination in, invest time. You want to develop determination, chant. Chant more. Lord. Sometimes you say, okay, accessible money. If you chant more, then you develop determination also. You read more, then you develop determination to read more also. So whatever you want to develop determination for, invest time there. Don't run away. You are chanting only 8 rounds regularly. Chant some days when you have to chant 16 rounds. Chant sometimes 64, but 32 rounds. 64 also you can chant. He's very you can chant 64 rounds also. And not you, Prabhu. I've seen in Utkarsh, the very newly would come. But because the powerful Sangha group is chanting, they also chant. We had separated some of the people chanted many notes, correct? Some people chanted some 25, 32 also that day. So it is possible. We remember, I was in Utkarsh, I think we made a record of 80 rounds something, 70, 80 rounds we did. So not that we were something great, we were nothing, we did not do much, but everybody started, what we will do? We also landed, just got a counting, chanting, whatever, we were doing something. So at least counting was done. So, but we did something. So that way you develop some confidence and determination. So invest time. Don't run away. Some long hour classes there, 4 hours, 5 hours. Be there. Like 20 retreat is there, a long class will be there. So don't run away. This will help you develop determination. Continuously go on. That's just not doing often, just keep checking. बोलते रहे भैया समझदार हो फिर आप भी बोलो कभी बाकी कुछ नहीं this will all person have the continuous long hours let it go on because sometimes we travel for 5 hours 6 hours 8 hours 9 hours you will forget everything of course we cannot imitate Maharaj we should end just in time but the point is that this is how Maharaj trained the initial devotees that's how Maharaj training would be there. So we should not develop aversions for long hours of devotion service. We should not just facility. By this, I will develop my determination. If I sit for a long time, then my mind is eventually, because mind will cry, oh, what is this? Stop it. Don't go from here. What is this? It always makes it everything. Every time just keeps speaking so much long. So mind will make a lot of you cry. Manage the problem. Mail should be written. So many things mind. This will not like anything. But if you know personally, you should appreciate it. Personally, you should be happy about it. Yeah, all that majestic should have interest in it. Good. Like, one. Nice one. Like that. So personally, you should have some kind of happiness. Once a long duration of chanting is going on, whole day chanting is there. अरे क्या है कुछ क्या हो गया पुणे there was a mandate Arsham was told no they would have to come and sit only कोई नहीं जा सकता वो पूछते हैं जब I will ask tomorrow how many devotees chanted how many rounds कोई जब tomorrow I'm going to ask also तो तब 70 सेकंड क्या करना क्या है बैठना ही है तो से थोड़ा डरे what is important because we are conditioned so we need that we need it's our medicine so you sit there continue under the direction and force, you can say force. Also, because it's good that way our mind is slowly sunlight. Start chanting, okay. And that develops strength, that it is. We develop strength. So it becomes easy then. If you do it for a long time with a certain devotees, it becomes more and more easy than later. So we should not try to run away, cut corners, escape, give excuse. You should be there. Don't pro as little as that. I don't know what it's I don't have much attention span. No, but how will your attention span increase, Prabhu? You continue sitting, try, struggle, then it's increase. No, so invest time, Then, and it's no nonsense. Like, no nonsense. Basically, time waste. We should find out. We can introspect and find out where all I'm wasting my time. So, those things also can be reduced. Then, determination will increase also. So, you sleep for 2-3 hours in daytime, and you find it very low. Everything does, but then your determination will not get that good. So you should try to see not give breaks in our different engagements. So no unnecessary time waste and no unnecessary talks and engagements. No office talks and engagements. Surfing in a mobile or internet something, getting into some wrong regular engagements, that can actually just favor your determination against. So it affects a lot. One can get severely affected in these social practices in terms of chanting Hare mantra, reading from books, anything. So that's why it is important to be careful, not to have any engagements or talks with other talks, talking something mundane thing, he, going on, without having any clear Krishna conscious purpose of that talk. Some kind of jovial talks are good. We have fun in Krishna. It's not that we are always like that. We have some, but it should be within Krishna conscious model. We shouldn't just talk anything nonsense. Very important. So nonsense should not be talked. It is a elaborate subject matter. Can be discussed later whenever. And then I and no nonsense. Then age, aspiration, goal. So by association also, age association also. So we have to have the fixity in our goal. Our goal is very high, So prema goal mahan. So the degree our goal is fixed. There are something of buddhi. No. So that degree, we will able to have determination also that way. So they say, no, one senior you did say, Sudarshan would say this. Say that when goal becomes hazy, one goes crazy. Goal becomes hazy, one goes crazy. Because you don't understand, I have come this one for what? I have come here to develop my taste for chanting. And why you are running away? You behave crazily. We have come for what? I have come here to increase my taste for Krishna Katha. Then why are you running away? We are everything for you. Increase your taste for Krishna Katha. Prasad also provide you. खर्चा आ जाएगा प्लास्टिक हो जाएगा काम कर देगा बस आप बैठे रहो बस कुछ करना नहीं यहाँ पर टेस्ट बढ़ेगा so when goal becomes crazy one goes crazy in that so why this is happening why that प्रभु इसके लिए चाहे क्यों like that they are doing सर्वर only so ठीक है जैसे कॉर्पोरेशन सेवा है ना करो और this सेवा है ना होगा कॉर्पोरेशन I'm just saying nice sense that I'm just saying so like that we have so much wonderful engagements so the goal is clear then we'll usually solve it. We'll be grateful actually. This is my point. So actually when the goal is clear, then our determination to engage in yourself is also there. So goal should never and goal will come automatically when we read about this also, which are the connected. Of course, these things are connected only. And also as by association also we develop determination. Associating with those devotees are very determined. You develop also determination. So we should see some devotees very determined, in chanting. So go and be chant with him only. Like Krishna will is there only. If you stay with him, you will be forced to chant so many rounds. Once I chanted, he got me come to that. I went, chanted 30 rounds. I thought, I know I tell him, I'll go now. I thought the Prabhu will pat my back. I told Prabhu, I chanted 30 rounds. Oh, really? Okay. So I was about to leave. I said, oh, you have to go somewhere? I told him, so I think I have said 30 rounds. Yeah. Yes, some service, I think. Yes, so. Okay, just try, can do the service and maybe you can come back because you can chant. I did not satisfy only. So I was thinking, I think it's not greed होगा जब वो खुद करने को दूसरों को जमा पाएगा it's such a greedy for holy name so I was amazed thinking Prabhu just wants us to keep chanting only don't keep the bidwai only keep chanting Rajasthan also remembers he was in train they said there is a bidwai only my sounds are over no you should always have bidwai with you always keep the bidwai come bring your bidwai and that time Rajasthan brought the bidwai and I think that then he was chanting 4 hours or 8 hours something and probably made him chant. Krishna tradition. They were chanting. And the Raj was chanting for 8 on that time. He was a new boy. So then the Krishna told no, you should not. You should always have big like so Raj remembers it still. And then he brought the big like they kept chanting. And that day he chanted, I think what was the same also anymore. It was very increase of same also that day. So that's why association of such determined devotees, determined for services, determined for chanting Hare Krishna, determined for reading Prabhupada. You should just associate with them, go to them, meet with them, talk to them, just get engaged in that social activities and your determination will increase. We'll be mad to sit with Krishna. Will come, 3 by 9, we'll cut the rain. अब वो ही पूछते पे रहते हैं कितना राउंड हो गया भाई 14 ओ मेरा कितना राउंड हो गया बीच में सब so I like to get disturbed by him for sure generally I'm not happy but when Keshav would still I'd be very happy because I know he's going to ask how we not suffer so I will follow his information with keep chanting so many Ekadashi and all he comes there there's a Ekadashi the spiritual occasion will come like this and then it will be very amazing because in his association chanting automatically improves quantity and quality both both gets improved you can clearly see and it happens Similarly, in Yatra also, we'll get to associate with Maharaj. Maharaj chanting, we will chant there. You can see us Maharaj absorb. So you also develop a lot of strength. So association is also a very key thing to develop information. Then T is teach and share with others. So that also will help. Because Bhagavatam says, Akhyatani api adhitani. Well, that means one should also repeat the message to others. By repeating the message, like you tell others how to chant, you'll also develop the ability to chant. You tell others distribute books like purchase distributing books, telling the important to book, then he wants to read also now. So this also happens. So by explaining to others, teaching others, then also one can do. So he says here, to hear and explain the literatures is more important than reading them. To hear and explain is more important than reading them. One can assimilate the knowledge of the English scriptures only by hearing and explaining. Hearing is called Shravana and explaining is called Kirtana. The two processes, Shravana and Kirtana, are of primary importance to progressive spiritual life. So it is very important to hear and explain also. So how many of you do this? You explain also. Whatever you hear, you explain to others. तो हमारा कोई ऑडियंस ही नहीं है तो वहाँ कहाँ से एक्सप्लेन करेंगे हम लाइक दैट नो वी हैव devotees we can always go and explain to them. And you ask, we have so many boys. Prabhu and Agiraj Pandit has schedule also in. Padata boys have some class. Sankapa boys have some class also. This time we have hear and explain. You have to explain us. If you don't explain, then it won't assimilate properly. And then assimilation happens properly, then you can have determination also. So that's why hearing and explaining both are important. So that's why teachers also. Everybody should have somebody to teach. No matter how new you are. Saraswati was also teaching. Small daughter of Chancellor Cook. She would go and ask, do you know who's Krishna? I don't know. Krishna is the and all the appreciate. She's the preacher. So everybody should be a preacher. Everybody should have someone to preach. That is what's our need actually. Usually, you have to explain. It's important. When we started to watch from day one, we were someone. Go, preach, teach. Whatever, somebody, every day can do that. It's very important. It's needed for every subject. Everybody should have somebody to teach, somebody to share. That's why you'll also develop. You'll assimilate knowledge better. You develop determination. Then next I is introspect. I hope you remember. And then I'll ask first time in this. So introspect. Introspect means you introspect in terms of like today, Jabraha was saying that whatever way you feel you're bad. Okay, I failed in morning program standards. Okay, I failed in my just, I waste time or I'm able to help out. Just try to introspect where you're weak at, where you need information. And you can sincerely offer prayers to Radha or like all this who offers, I was given management progress. See how intensely they pray. So we just seeing them, we feel like praying, Prabhu to ask him, so the time is often. But he gets all the forgets. It's very nice. I'm appreciating it. Very nice. I feel like I should there is some quality of this being with people and praying, taking time. So it's very good. So praying to read it intently. You have to pray sometimes, no? Even Radha says that. My only said that pray a lot. He says, I pray. But he doesn't want to say that. No? My strength is to pray. I'm a very bad person, but my strength is for my prayers. That's what he says. So prayer is a very powerful thing. So if you can sincerely pray, then I think you can explain about the time. They're precious. You pray to Prabhupada, you pray to Radha, they're there. So they are there. So we just offer our sincere prayers. Like babies pray. Babies pray, you understand? Just a child. We don't have to have so much verbose, Vaishnav form में करके मैंने pray का काम कर सकते हैं. It's very good. But you can just offer a simple prayer. His always Sankarshan, his divine Guru. His great Sankarshan as a guy, he was saying, when I was asking the question, he said, you should just express the God, just express the God to the Lord. Write your poem. Just write your poem and sing in front of the Lord. So you are encouraging like that. Just tell him. Many questions you could answer, just tell to God. Just express your thing to other than answer. He always sits. I think you can answer. I think this is the answer because this is how we should be. So you offer prayer, then you see how you get so much strength. Determination will improve in that direction. So introspect and offer prayers. Then next O is then only to review. Next O is offenses. When we lose determination, we commit offenses. Vaishnava Graph. So Vaishnava Graph करेंगे, so we will get loosen in our determination to practice Krishna consciousness. In fact, we will be thrown out of association also. And offenses are so dangerous. People can leave Krishna consciousness also. So it's very, very careful not to commit Vaishnava Graph. It's so important. So our Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, what he says? He says, what is that? ग्राम्य वार्ता न कहे ग्राम्य वार्ता न सुनी न कहे जीवाय कृष्ण कथा पूजा देता अष्ट प्रहरयाय then says वैष्णवे अरविंद कर्मा पुन्हा ही पाठकाने you not even allow to hear any talks about Vaishnavas nitya karma. Even if some Vaishnavas does some misbehavior, some wrong things, we should not allow ourselves to hear that. One should not take interest in hearing any misbehavior, wrong deeds of the Vaishnava, even though it is actually a wrong deed. So you not allow that.
वैष्णव इंद्र नहीं पड़ेगा ने सबै कृष्ण भजन करे यही मात्र लगे everybody is chanting Hare Krishna, everybody is devotee of Krishna, so we should have a universal understanding. All devotees are good. They may have some perfection, they have some things to do, but Krishna will take care. You don't need to become too much, critical about everything. This devotee is lazy, this devotee is crazy, this devotee is this. You should not be like that. This kind of attitude can spoil our thing. So we should in general very appreciate. If I see any devotee, what should I become? Some good quality should come. Immediately some good quality should come. Oh, this devotee is so enthusiastic in chanting. Oh, this devotee is so good in seva bhava. Oh, this devotee is so good in taking Krishna deities. Immediately should come. Stop. Not one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 10. And maybe you may be a teacher of that devotee, or you may be, maybe a manager or somebody from post. You may have to give some correction. Then you may have to think from that perspective, and then you may have to also notice some shortcomings so that this devotee can be helped in devotional service. But we should have a very good, appreciation for every devotee. Then we will make proper progress. So, and this the Haridas Pandit also being there, says, Vaishnava Gunagrahi, now dekhiye dosh. Kaya mana vakya kare, Vaishnava santosh. So you do that. You'd always, Vaishnava Gunagrahi. You always see good in devotees, nothing, no bad. Na dekhiye dosh. You not see the dosh. Dosh are there. It's not a dosh not there. Dosh is there. But you not see. So only just like a doctor may have to sometimes see the defect in a patient just to treat him. Same way sometimes in senior devotees may have to see some fault in us, in other devotee, but that is only for the sake of benefiting that person. But even we have that kind of situation, also we have to be careful, not just to delight in contemplating on the bad of other devotees. We will be affected. We will lose our recognition because then we commit offenses. Offenses will happen. So it is so that we will offenses will some other them will come. Mentally it will offend, and then eventually it will come in words also, in activities also. Someday it will come, we'll neglect, we'll speak something bad about them. We will be very careful. So he's not in a line to hear bad thing about you. What is for speaking? You're not speaking, When you're not aligned that Ninda Karma, then you will fall at your ear. What is because? Speaking. Speaking is no question only. So be very careful, especially when we are, when we have some services of that, then we have to be on the alert also. Because it is a dangerous service, There is management and also then we have to deal with that. But we have to really, with best of gratitude, we should have to do it. We have to be careful because it is a dangerous thing to do. We have to take up, but we have to be careful also. And the last thing is non-stop. Sapadam. I have already covered this. Continuously we should do non-stop. We should not try to find some unnecessary, okay, I'll just keep the breaks and all that. Sapadam give them to one. They take the facilities time also. So if we do for a prolonged period of time, then we will get stems also. So let's quickly just tell all the abbreviation. So let's talk about the first D. And second, engage. Yeah, engage in service. Then D, everybody works in English. Krishna is the word time. Under blessing. So the blessing.
Reading program.
Reading. Yeah, reading and resolution both. Yeah, taking some resolution also. Then
Morning program.
morning program and especially Mandavanch. And then channels.
Investment.
Yeah, invest time. So we already did investment, invest their time also. Then
No nonsense.
I nonsense. No nonsense. No unnecessary, no nonsense talks, nonsense engagements, and
A for
Associate.
aspiration association.
A for aspiration.
Aspiration association.
Yeah, aspiration. Having right kind of motivations and aspiration. Aspiration, what did I explain?
Goal, HG.
Yeah.
Was great.
So goal, first thing, having pure goal.
Yeah.
And then also, pure goal and being fixed in that goal. The goal becomes easy, one goes easy. That's how it is. Yeah.
Association.
And associate also. A is also association, correct. By associating with the Krishna and Guru, you develop relation to channel. Like that, you explain that. Yes. Then T.
Teach and share.
Yeah, teach and share with others. Akhyatani, adhitani. So one should also share. Then only can assimilate the knowledge properly. Yes, and you can experience when you teach others, you tell others, then you also can nicely do that. So With that intention, we should teach also. Because it is going to help me first. Not that I am the hard everyone. No. We are trying to help ourselves because I am just following the process. By teaching, by hearing, and then teaching. It's my service. When I do that, then I can assimilate the knowledge better. That's all, my service. So we should not feel, oh, wow, I'm not so great. Yeah, that's why you should teach. Then you will then you will become great soul. Yeah, great soul, then you'll be making illusions all the time. That will make you great soul. So when you teach not because you are very great, you teach so that you advance in Krishna consciousness. That's why you need to teach. So sometimes you unnecessarily so humble. No? So humility is you understand that you misuse that actually. It's not, oh, I don't want to, but I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified. That's why we're telling you to teach. Then you become qualified to assimilate the knowledge properly, you follow nicely. Better you speak, you teach, then you develop something, So it's good, do it. So you can take it the punishment if you feel too humble. Take it the punishment and teach. That way you will become more and more proper in our digital practices also. That intention should be clear with the proper attitude, not that we don't have to feel that I'm very great or something. Not the proud way. With that attitude, we should teach also. Then
introspection of our prayers.
yeah, introspection of our prayers. Yes, Bevish prayer. Traditional says Bevish. Like a big pray to the Lord. Whatever I find lacking, just try to come to the Lord and pray. Then
Offense.
offense. Offense we do, then he goes back. Determination, lose determination. Not able to chant. It is when you is saying that you often the devotees speak bad, Krishna will say Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna can catch you down. So you cannot chant. Like that. You cannot chant. Because Krishna will catch you down. How will you chant? Krishna catch them, how can you chant? So you know what I nobody catch my time. You need to know what holy name is not coming whole compass. They often need devotees. Of course, devotees give good everyone is good. But understand this how it's very careful. It's often then our determination of takes for chanting or performing the service is reduced. This Bhati Mata Aparadha, Vaishnava Aparadha. And then non-stop means yeah, non-stop is now should stop. Pause. Sorry. Now you pause. I'm extremely sorry about being very late. But I thought I discovered it is all. Thank you. Grantha Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol. His Grace Raghava Kripa Prabhu.